Okay, so I have been single all my life. Never been asked out once, not bitter or anything. But that means that I've also never gone on a date. And I figured, I'm 19. I should experience a date at some point. So I decided I'm gonna just take myself on a date. Get some experience, in the belts. That way when an actual date does come and someone actually asks me out, I can be like, yeah, I got this. Anyway, so we're going to a pho restaurant, which is a Vietnamese soup bowl. It is currently, it's only 96 degrees outside. What a treat. So that just means that I'm gonna just eat scalding hot soup on a hot day. And the date begins with another voiceover because honestly at this point, can I even make a video without a voiceover? I don't think so. Now, I already knew what I wanted to order because I ordered the same exact thing, but I figured it was courteous to at least look at the menu before just being like, waiter, yo, I got this. And I will admit I was kind of nervous. I mean, not to be going on a date with myself, but just to be in public at a restaurant alone. Thank you. Not gonna lie, that waiter was really cute. And I mean, being there alone, if that doesn't just scream, I'm single, I don't know what does. Honestly, it took less than 5 minutes for them to bring the food out, but it was one of the most uncomfortable and longest 5 minutes just because I was alone and I just don't like being by myself, which is something I think I need to work on. Now it takes me approximately 0.5 seconds to eat an entire bowl of pho, so I didn't feel like including that because that might be traumatizing to some viewers. Now it was at this point where I saw maybe the other waiter, maybe the busboy, I don't know, some other worker, and he just so happened to be one of the cutest people I have ever seen. He looked kind of like Shawn Mendes, and I was honestly shook and a little bit embarrassed to be at a restaurant by myself. And also that was a genuine reaction to me seeing him. So you could just imagine what I'm like in the wild when I see an attractive guy. I just freak out, and that's honestly probably why I'm single, because I scare them away. I wish I was joking, but once I went to go visit my friend at her college and I saw a guy that I thought was cute that I had seen on her Instagram previously, and she pointed him out to me, so I yelled at him from across a dining hall of a university that I do not attend that I thought he was cute and that he should hit me up, and yet I'm still single. Anyway, back to the subject at hand. Honestly, at this point, I was pretty done with the whole dating myself experience because I'm fairly boring as a person. And using my phone to film meant that I couldn't be on my phone, which meant that I had to just think. And when I think too much, it becomes a hazard to not only myself but to others, because I feel like I fairly regularly radiate a kind of chaotic energy, and when I spend too long thinking, I begin to convince myself that some of my ideas are good ideas. For example, recently I convinced myself that I should go to a thrift shop and buy a bunch of oversized men's t-shirts, that way I can cut them up into crop tops. However, I am very self-conscious and hate the way my body looks, especially in crop tops. But hey, at least I'm working on the whole self-confidence thing. Oh my god, the waiter was so cute, and there was like the busboy, I guess. He didn't really come into my table, he wasn't my waiter, but like, I'll probably show you, but you probably seen the video where like I looked at him and he looked at me. He looked almost exactly like Shawn Mendes, and I almost had a heart attack. Oh my god, that was so, it was nice. It was so awkward though, like, cause the guy was like, so table for one, and I was like, yep. And then he's just trying to make conversation with me, and I was like my waiter, he was being very nice. He was trying to like talk to me, and I was just like, yes, because I was alone, and I don't know. Like, I just felt really awkward for being alone. Like, I know you shouldn't probably feel awkward for being alone, which is weird because I've never been out to dinner or it's lunch. Never been out to lunch like by myself before. Anyway, my phone fell down in the middle of my very self-righteous speech, but I'll just sum it up. I was just saying that, through most of my childhood and young adult life, I was bullied for the way that I look, my race, and just my overall being, it started to weigh heavily on me. I started to let people's opinion of me shape how I see myself, and I don't want to live that way anymore. So taking myself on a date was a cute way of just saying that I wanted to get to know myself and to understand, I have friends who like me, and I want to understand why. Like, people can tell me all they want that I'm a great person, but if I don't feel it, then that's it. So I want to be friends with myself and come to peace with who I am. And if I don't like it, then I get to change it. And that's like a choose your own adventure. Your life is a choose your own adventure. But yes, that is my rant. Who knows how much of it I'll keep in or any of it. In other words, I'm determined to glow up emotionally and physically. And if you want to watch this glow up, you can subscribe. You can like and subscribe if you want to, and follow me on social media.